Welcome back in the second video in Unit 2. Now we have we arrived to this point and we need to change the name of this tab by using the data name. So we refer to this section. You'd like me to the data to show me the data, the analysis, and then the dashboard. So remember these three tabs here. So we need to add two more tabs, the analysis and then the dashboard. Rename the analysis, and then we need to produce another one and rename it, we say the dashboard. I prefer that you change the color of each one. So example, use this color here and use this color here and use this color here. So I think we finished from the data format in the data tab, and then we move to the analysis. Then we go to the analysis here, analysis worksheet. So we will perform these steps or requirements. I highlight them here. Use this worksheet to carry out your data analysis for the following information. First, the total amount left to pay by guests. So I copy this sentence here, Control C, and go to the analysis, and for example, I merge and center this and paste value the total amount left to pay by all guests. So I will put this value here, and to calculate this we use the summation. Summation of what? So I keep it like that and go to the data and make the summation of this column like this. And enter. Then I have this value here. However, this value should be formatted again. Right click, format cells, and choose currency with 2 decimal places and English pound. I prefer that you make highlight for this like this and use full borders. It's done for point number 1. The number of guests in each holiday type. So I will create a list that calculates the number of guests who book different type of holidays. So I make merge and center again and put the value here, Control V, and then I write here premium, for example, executive, classic, and the budget. So I do then here. So I can use filter or count F. So I choose a formula here and count F. You can find it. Count F. Range. I take this range until the end, and for the premium I will write premium here to see how many booked holidays selected or booked in the premium type is done for premium. And again I'll use count F. The range is the same range again, And now I will look for the second type, which is the executive, and see how many holidays booked in this type, holiday type. So 31. Again, I'll use COUNTIF to calculate the number of classic holidays. COUNTIF, the range is the same range. I'll choose classic now, and done. And finally, I'll choose COUNTIF. For the last time, the range is the same range. And here I'll put budget. Remember, you have to write it exactly. For example, if I put double T here, I will get 0. So I need to change it, make it 1D. So in order to make sure that we have 120 booked holidays, I can make from the home summation, auto summation here, and you should receive 120. But don't write 120 here. You should use formula to do that. For example, if you have something wrong here, it will appear here. Means we have 120 booked holidays in all holiday types. So that's it. It's better to make different and choose full borders and use, for example, a different background. I don't need that now, so I remove it. I move to the next question now. The number of guests that have nothing left to pay. Good. So I copy this sentence and then go to the analysis, and again merge and center here and copy the sentence in here. Now the number of guests who have nothing to pay, we can calculate it here. Now we need to use COUNTIF again by going to formulas and then COUNTIF. The range is this range. Now I think it's easy to see the criteria equals to 0. If equals to 0, then count. So we have 36 guests have nothing to pay by now, which means that I can add one more row here, and now the number who have nothing, now they have something to pay, something left to pay. That equals to what? Tell me. 1 equals 120 minus this value. So we have 84 customers or guests, they still have something to pay to the company or Slanax. So again, you can highlight this with a different color, this color for example, and move to the next question. The most expensive holiday type. This is an easy question. You can see that the premium is the most expensive one, so I would prefer that you choose the most expensive, and then you try to write the price of each holiday type. Premium, oh sorry, not in here. So for example, premium, executive, classic, and budget. So what goes here equals to what? I go equals to the same value here. equals same value here, and this one equals to same value here, the price of executive, and for classic equals to what? Same value here. So we'd like to use formulas instead of writing the numbers equals to the value here. And again, you need to format data here by choosing currency, not Qatari riyal, it is English pound with 2 decimal places. That's it. So it's better to use full borders and again use a different background color. Next question. The average cost of holiday. That's an easy question again. I highlight it until here and paste the value and come in here and go and choose the average. Average of what? Average of this range goes here, which is 1,775 pounds. Again, I choose to use full borders with different background color, for example this color. Next question. The percentage of holidays booked in July 2024. This is a difficult or hard question. You need to focus in order to answer this question. Now, merge and center and paste that value here. Then we need to find the number or percentage of holidays booked in July 2024. Now, as you can see, you can't find the July 2024 here easily, so you need to copy this column and open a new and paste it like that. Okay, and then you come in here and go to data filter and find the 23, no, 24, yes, but we need the July only to be selected. So if you can see here, you can find that 48 out of 100 is the number of July 2024 booked holidays. So 48 out of 120. You need to take a screenshot of your calculations and attach it in your report when you talk about this question or when you answer this question in your report. So 48 out of 120. So we come in here, go to analysis and put here 48. Then you can add a new item here, the percentage of holidays booked outside July 24th, for example, equals to what? 120 minus this value. So we have 72. So the percentage can be calculated, that the percentage of here equals percentage can be calculated. Let's put here 48, or maybe you can put 120. So the percentage Now, as you can see, this is not true. So this equals to 48 divided by 120. which is 40%. And for here equals to 72 divided by 120.6. I take the percentage to make it 60%. Okay, you can, I'm not sure if, yeah, you can leave it for now and highlight this section with a different color. Okay, now the last, any other information you may feel useful. Actually, I will keep this until the next video and show you, for example, what can we produce, or what can we make more analysis using the given data sheet. For example, the number or the payments made in each month, or the payments made in each holiday type, how many for example, how many holidays booked in each holiday reference. For example, what can I do also? I can calculate the number of or the amounts paid in January, February, March, and April, and I can also calculate the values paid in each holiday type, but I'll leave this until the next video. Thank you.